What's going on, guys? My name's RedLegan, and I'm bringing you something pretty different, something you've probably never seen before. With the recent GVA announcement of them prioritizing videos that were different from Call of Duty or first-person shooters, I decided, that's a good reason to bring these videos out. I'm a big, long-time Super Smash Bros. Fan and player, and I have hundreds and hundreds of gameplays saved up before I had gotten my capture card so that I could upload them. But after I got them, I also got my Xbox and got hooked on Call of Duty, so I didn't really have much of a reason to upload them, even though I still played it competitively. But now with him saying, we're gonna prioritize videos, so variation gets uploaded first. It was just a good way to good reason to upload new videos, especially since my last upload was a few weeks ago. I thought it's time for me to upload a new video and a little variation. So what you're watching here is Super Smash Bros. Brawl on the Nintendo Wii. Now, if you didn't know, this game is very competitive. There's lots of tournaments all around the world that play this game. Prizes and pots can be up past $100,000 for these games. It's very competitive if you didn't know. The two characters that you're seeing now, myself, Storm, Falco, and my friend Acid, which is the Meta Knight, are two arguably best characters in there. There's also the character Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and he's arguably number 2 as well as Falco. Meta Knight is top. He is the best character in the game, and that's why in most finals and most tournaments you will see him being used, because he is the most likely to win just because of all his skills. He has seven or eight different jumps, plus 2 different glides, moves that come out ridiculously fast, while most people only have 2 jumps. Some even only have 1 jump to get back to the stage. You'll see in this game, he jumps a few times right there. He jumps more right there. So he's pretty broken in this game. The developers did some things to him that they didn't do to every other character, that gave him many, many more advantages than other characters. And what you're watching right here is there's a game mechanic in this called directional influence, which is where you get hit and you have to directionally influence which way you're going to go after you get hit. And the better you do that, the more chances you have of staying alive. Now, obviously, right there, that attack was too strong for me to influence it in any way to save my life, but Super Smash Bros. Is the only game that has an engine like it does. When you think of competitive fighters, you think of Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, all those big franchises, but then you have Super Smash Bros. That blew the door open in competitive fighting games with a completely new atmosphere and way to play. With the new installment, they introduced 41 new characters, and I want to say almost as many stages. And a lot of them are really, really good. Now, what's so different about this game compared to other games is, in other games you have a designated amount of health and written combos and button combinations that you can use and hit people with or whatever. But in this game, it's more about skill and mind games. That's a big part of this, mind games. That's what it's called, where you trick your opponent into doing things, or you influence them in a certain way to be the most advantageous in a situation. So what you're watching here is actually the grand finals of a tournament that was held in Delaware by myself. I hosted the tournament, and it's the grand finals, me versus Acid. This is game 2. Game 1 I hadn't even watched, but I saw that this game was a pretty long game, and GVA has asked me to keep the games as close to 5 minutes as possible, and I believe this game is 4 minutes and 50 something seconds. So it's up there, 5 minutes long. And it's one of the most competitive matches that I've seen myself and him play. We play a lot. We're pretty competitive. And after watching this game back, I realized that this is probably one of the best performances that both of us have ever showed. Now, in the end, he does win. I uploaded a video of a similar Super Smash Bros. Video to my personal channel, and I pretty much own the guy that was on there. And I was getting trolled in real life because they were like, "Oh, you're not actually that good. Yeah, you won't upload a video of you getting beat." So I decided, to show off multiple characteristics of my game as well as other people's games. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment, come check out my channel. And as you're watching this, the screen is going to turn black at the very, very end, the last few seconds, because the Wii does this auto hibernate thing or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. It's basically over. See you right there. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. My name's RedLegan. Peace out.